China. Round 1, fight.
All right, guys, y'all can hear me. Show me some love right now in the chat room. Or if you don't, I'm just talking in silence. Greetings. Can you hear me, Wax? Can you hear me, buddy? All right, awesome. I'm going to set this up right now, ladies and gentlemen. As we see Mr. Colin Wood actually getting the first win right now. How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Rick Sanchez, also known as the Wubba Lubba Dub guy or Slick Rick Viper on pretty much ST area. Or Fibonacci numbers and lines, whichever works. So I'm going to be here commentating right now this match of Reem versus Ethar versus Colin Wood. Colin being the Cammy and Reem playing Ryu, the green Ryu, the candy apple Ryu. So, hey Wax, just let me know, man, if you're going to make any adjustments or whatnot, you know. So, as we see right now, Colin with a crouching roundhouse and nice jumping kick. Now it's down to crispy. Nice, thanks, brother. All right. Now, Colin, I played him before with the Cammy and always goes for the roundhouse. The Mauricio special. There you go. Nice. Crouching forward, you know. Oh, nice. Nice cannon spike. Is it cannon spike? Sorry. Oh, with the Colin, man, with that super beautiful. And my colleague right now is Mr. Simple Interest himself, Faulkner. Going to get his mic right now, I think, maybe. No sense.
The right? No, I'm not. I don't hear me.
You don't hear me?
I don't hear me.
I don't hear me either. Something's wrong with me.
Do y'all hear me? Does the chat hear me?
The chat does hear you, man. Wax is right here, and as we see Lincoln's dad over here giving me the nice little solid pat on the knee.
Pat on the
I'm in the presence, guys, of really great Street Fighter 2 hyper fighters right here.
Check. Check.
All right. If I'm mistaken, I think Colin actually got another game on Reem. Yeah, there you go. And yeah. By the way, guys, that was Lincoln's dad right on my side. That was, of course, my fellow colleague right here, and the man himself, Denton Finance Clan's top echelon dude, Simple Interest right here. Oh, you with the Denton what's it called, Dad? Denton After Dark
podcast.
The Dad podcast, Denton After Dark.
Yeah,
love it.
We're bringing it. We're back.
Yeah, it's great, man. Keeps. I'm so everywhere right now, Faulkner. So sorry. I'm
You're
just like
sore, huh?
Yeah, I'm sore too. No, actually, I'm everywhere right now. I'm trying to.
Oh, you're doing great.
Thanks,
you're
man.
Doing great.
All right.
Just have fun with it.
Yes, sir. Oh, nice collarbone. Colin is on his grind right now, man. Oh, wow. It's 1-1 right now.
Look out.
Round 3, fight.
That Cammy will get you.
Oh, yes. Look at that on Dizzy already, man. Ooh.
Look at that. Nice anti-air.
Oh, right there.
Oh,
3.
There she goes. She got a game.
3-2-0. Colin, man.
Oh, he was the Cammy.
Yeah.
Ah. This will be fun. It's always humorous when Mr. Mauricio plays.
The man that always does
Roundhouse,
the roundhouse.
Roundhouse.
Yes.
We're just going to call him Roundhouse.
Let's call him Roundhouse.
Roundhouse. It's like Roadhouse
I
or
was gonna say
Roundhouse.
Roundhouse. And we got Joe Skills here playing Ken and Mauricio playing Cammy. And want to give a congratulations. What's up?
He's going to do a kill off.
Oh, is it? Okay, gotcha. Want to give a congratulations to B-Boy Joe Skills right here for actually winning the
Yes, the State Fair. I forget the name of it exactly, but it was the car art competition.
There you go.
Car mural. Dude, his car was so sick. I never saw it in person. It's down. The dealership is off of Oak Lawn, I believe.
Yeah.
And or is it Cedar Springs?
His car was amazing, man.
It's way down in Uptown. And I want to go check it out. I just want to go check out the car.
Same here. It's awesome, dude. I mean, I like that he actually added his little bulldog there too.
Yes.
That was so cool.
And the girl with the third eye. That was
Yeah.
so sick.
Oh wow. Mauricio, man, just pulling off those roundhouses, dude. Mr. Roundhouse.
Yeah, Mr. Roundhouse. And what just cracks me up is Mauricio, hell of a Marvel character fighter.
Really?
Have you played him in Marvel?
No.
Dude, when you have a minute or whatever,
Sure.
go play him in Marvel. Go see what's up. Because he destroys.
Dude, I want to check that out, man. Nice.
His Marvel skills are really good.
That is awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a try for sure.
Oh.
I'm gonna probably call him out on that. Yeah, Mauricio, man. Let's see here. Joe Skills trying to trade off some fireballs right there. Nice little anti-air right there by Joe Skills right there.
There you go. There you go, Joe. You got it.
Oh, it's gonna be a tight
Good
one.
punish.
Oh.
He had no
Nice.
life. He could not handle that.
Yeah.
You gotta have a little to be able to handle that block.
Mauricio with those roundhouses, man. Goodness. He's not letting Joe Skills in. There you go. Wow.
And that roundhouse will cross up too.
Oh, it does? I mean,
Yeah, it does.
I mean, I never figured that stuff out, but yeah, that's amazing. I mean,
Yeah.
I've always just messed around with Ryu, but I mean,
Oh,
yeah.
if you look at his hitbox, it goes behind him a
That
little
is-
bit. You can cross that.
Dang, wow.
Ryu does it a little bit too.
So far, anti-airing.
Who the hell am I fighting?
Oh, let me see here. Oh, you
I can tell. Oh, good. I can tell.
get Chris.
Sure.
Oh, making a comeback. Oh, come
Sure
on.
he will not go
Wow.
You're tired? Okay. Well, I'm tired too. It was my wife's anniversary last night. Her birthday. Yes. Happy. There is 0% chance she's watching. She might see you on the Denton chat if you shouted her out there.
Oh, it's a close one right here.
There you go, Joe.
Oh!
There you go, Joe.
Okay. Joe,
We got a game now.
gain that lead point in.
Right.
Yeah, Joe Skills. My God, his art is prolific in the Dallas area.
Yes.
And dude is a dancer, too.
Yeah, I mean, and that's what we had a little discussion, Joe Skills and I, because back in the 90s, I used to be a b-boy as well.
No kidding.
Yeah,
Nice.
one little fine point, and we just had a little discussion. I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. You actually do b-boy stuff, which, by the way, Faulkner inspired me to play on the new game, the Street Fighter 6.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
a guy named Jamie.
Okay.
That's gonna be my
He's
new
a
main.
b-boy?
He's
Yeah.
a b-boy.
Nice.
He's like a drunken boxer / b-boy, and it's like, yeah, that's pretty good. As we see right here, Joe Skills with another one right now.
There
It's
you go.
even it out.
Let's fucking go.
Let's go. Woo!
Earmuffs, children. Earmuffs.
Earbuds.
Round 1. Fight.
This is gonna be a tight so far. I can see right here, Joe's actually got ideas from Mauricio taking the roundhouses to heart right here.
Yeah,
Oh, there you go.
That's the thing with some of these shotos. Like, you master their normals, you don't need to worry about the super moves because their normals can be pretty damn good.
Absolutely, yeah. Like, out of all the players, whose normals do you think are real proficient, real crisp, without any special moves? Who do you think?
I really love Oryu.
There you go, nice Dragon Punch.
I think Oryu
Oryu,
is probably
yeah.
my favorite.
Oh, wow.
That's me, though.
Oh, there we go.
I would leave it to the chat to tell me because they are the experts.
I agree. That was a tight match between Joe Skills and Mauricio. Mauricio taking the W right here. My man right here. Good job, guys.
Round 1. Fight.
Great match, great match.
Dude, good job, man. You took it to 5. That's good. Dude, that uppercut, the low fears, that's yeah. No, that's perfect anti-air though. Like they're jumping all day long. Yeah. Totally. He's just gonna jump sweep on you all day long. Jump sweep. It's like, oh, this is what he does.
Easy, bro.
All right, we got Claire and Joshua.
Round 1. Fight.
I love this.
Josh is a very well-known Killer Queen player, and
Yeah.
Claire
Oh yeah.
Bartista here at Free Play Richardson. This should be a good match right here. I actually played Claire for a little while, and
I played her a few weeks ago on Vampire Saber, and it was great.
wow,
She's great.
What was your main?
She was playing Morgan, I believe.
Morgan?
Yeah,
Nice.
Round 2.
sounds right.
Yeah.
I don't know. That game's kind of I love that game, and I just bought the Switch version of it or whatever.
Yeah.
That Capcom collection.
The 20th anniversary-ish, something like, dude, that's
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, I'm excited to get into that. But yeah, that's a super fun fighter game.
So yeah, it's so fun.
I'm glad we have it at Free Play Denton.
Yeah,
almost all the time.
That game really is so much fun. Really, it's like, to me. Oh, we see right there. Claire got the first win right here. So coming back to Vampire Saber, yeah, that game was so much fun. Like, it's like, to me, I think that's the second version, because I remember it being like Darkstalkers, the first one,
Yep.
and then
Yep.
there's the other one, Vampire Savior.
Yep.
Something like that.
Denton has 2. It has Vampire Savior. I think it's 2.
Yeah, 2. Yeah.
Sure.
For some reason, I never got to play QB before I saw that game, but when I played her, it's like, that's a pretty interesting character.
Yeah. No, that whole game has just a really good variety of characters, if you will.
Yeah.
A lot of weird movement.
I mean, if it wasn't for that game, really, more than anything, there would be no X-Men Children of Adam, and then, of course, the whole Marvel's Capcom saga from there.
Right.
It's such a good game, but yeah.
An important game.
An important game indeed, yeah. All right, nice jabs right here on the way. Player with a crouching roundhouse. Oh, let's see here. Nice reach right there with the crouching forward right there. Oh, Josh got some skills, man. Awesome. Going for the tiger attack, low tiger shot. Oh, this is getting close. Oh, wow, nice. Good job. I'm looking at the chat here saying J-Pong Forever saying spend time with my girlfriend instead. Come on, Jonathan. Come join the fun.
I guess.
I guess. It's all good. As long as he's happy. But I'll see you tomorrow, Jonathan, either way. Just kidding.
Oh, yeah? You're going to go to his place?
Oh, yeah, I was thinking about it, yeah. I mean, I'm not thinking about it. I want to go, but I'm trying to see what's his next say at this point, but yeah. First to 3.
Oh, we're not done yet. Yeah. Yeah, I noticed that a lot of tournaments do first to 2. And ST. No.
First to 2 was over. First 2 was basically.
Damien G's here?
What? Oh, there. Yeah, he is. I see him.
Good. I won't be home. I won't be on the mic alone. He's in the house.
I missed the kids' tour. Jonathan said that. Come on, J-Pong. Oh, man. Faulkner. Yeah, the first 2 I think when we had was hyper fighting, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was so much fun, man. I ain't gonna lie.
That was fun.
It was good playing with you guys for sure.
I love that game.
I hope they have another one pretty soon, hopefully. But yeah, as we get back to the match, I'm sorry, guys. So we see Claire going for the jumping roundhouse.
They can see the match. They don't need. Oh, and Claire with the tiger to win it.
Yeah.
You need to know that. You needed me to say that for you to see it.
Oh man.
I don't know. I am not the commentator. If you want the commentator that's gonna tell, oh, they did a standing fierce. And
Play by play.
Yeah, I don't. That's exhausting to me.
Oh man, I know.
I don't know the game that well to do that.
Right. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, let me change this real quick right here too.
I mean, they either like what they're hearing or they mute it and they're listening to music. Either way, it's fine.
Oh man. Is this a kill off, I think?
Yeah, it's a kill off.
Gotcha.
Nick, he's a DJ player.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Well,
But, Damien, I'm confused. I thought he wasn't Ryu, but I don't know. Maybe change stream
Overlay
2. Overlay also?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I think I know what he meant by that. It's like the. Oh, I know why. I know why he said that. That's why.
Oh, it says STunday Kids.
Oh, that's right. Okay, it says kids. That's right. Actually, yeah. Let me.
That's hilarious.
Hey, Chris. Hey, Chris. It's still Sunday Kids or what?
It's. I mean, we're all
Somebody's got.
we're all kids at heart here. I mean, we're playing a video game.
There you go.
Video games aren't just for kids.
Oh, this is actually good. Thanks, J Pong. Appreciate it, man.
The winner gets the belt and the lollipop. They get a lolly.
There we go.
There we go, Nick G. Taking it even.
Round 3, fight.
STunday, no kids.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Nice. Nick G with that first game.
What's up with that second player camera? It's all out of focus.
Right?
I don't know how to make it in focus.
Oh, man.
I'm just here to bitch.
Round 1, fight.
Oh, you know what?
It worked.
Oh, never mind.
It auto-focused.
Yeah, it autofocused. It was actually blurry, so gotcha. Thanks, Chris. Oh, was it? Yeah, I just got word it was actually the focus of the light in the background.
Ah.
So
Go to the light, Carolyn.
So we got word here that I guess outsider 69 Rob was saying bracket. You know, I'll tell you what. After this game, we'll bring it out. That's not a problem. Absolutely. All right, guys. I'm gonna pass the mic to the
Another
last.
human.
Another human. There you go. Okay, go for it.
Sup, champ?
Hello, hello. Yeah, I was like really bored just waiting here around playing. It's like, yeah, I'll just go commentate.
We got Sean Brown. No, what? I don't know. What are your name? What's your name today?
Sean Brown.
Sean Brown.
I almost changed it to like some other. I was like, nah, I'll just stick with Sean Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
J Taxi, Sean Brown,
What else did I? Oh, Beans. It was like Beans at one point.
Bean Free.
Oh yeah, Free. Johnny Bar. Yeah, I've had a lot of names.
You have, I think you have the most names.
J
You
Pong
might.
might have more. I'm not sure.
That's true. That's true. Lance Armstrong, J Pong.
I think he's had a few.
He's got quite a few.
Beans. Yeah. Yeah, I already mentioned that. Yeah, Beans.
Anyway, we're watching Nick G. He's crushing it with that DJ.
Ooh, a classic matchup. Guile. Oh, I like how Damien picked, because he always says that this Guile color is like very ugly.
It's not good. It's kind of bright to look at. It's like looking at the sun.
He calls it mustard Guile.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's better than what is it? Cultural appropriation Guile, where he's like, his skin is just super tan.
Oh yeah.
It's like, okay, that's a little too tan.
I haven't seen Sunny play this game at all.
I know. I haven't seen him in a minute. And here I am with my freaking bald spot. My God, look at that.
Oh, you're all right. No one noticed.
It's my sunroof. Anyway.
It should be interesting. Isaiah versus Sunny. Yeah. Two
Yeah.
third strike players.
Ah,
So let's see how they translate third strike into
right.
ST.
I hope it's more entertaining than I would be playing Third Strike, because that's a game I don't get it. Like, I
Yeah.
appreciate it. I respect it. It's a beautiful game to watch. I just can't figure it out. I don't know. The parry is weird. It's like fireballs are almost worthless in it.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear people say that a lot. No point throwing fireballs. Because I think if you parry, you also build meter. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, something like that. But yeah, it's a different game. It's a different game. And we're totally not. We're watching it. There's a kill off or something.
Oh, we're waiting for Sunny.
Oh, Sunny's playing his third strike. This is kind of a weird STunday that we actually still have a third strike and a cab.
Yeah, me and Chad were talking about that. Like, why do we have a third strike here?
Because we do.
Round 1, fight.
It's fine.
Okay, Ken versus Ryu.
All right. Oken Ryu.
I think Ryu wins the Fireball War here.
I know Ken's is like a frame or two faster on the recovery.
Oh, really? So Ken has faster Fireball.
Yeah. Oryu's is faster. Oryu has the second fastest in the game, next to Ogot. But
Crosses up throw. Chip damage.
I don't know. It is definitely an interesting pro and con on Oryu versus New Ryu. I think most people give it to New Ryu for the super.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think Ryu wins this particular matchup just because he has that super.
The super is pretty damn good.
He already, yeah, doesn't look good.
Oken's normals are really good. The DP is particularly good. I believe the DP is better
Yeah,
than New Ryu, but
because I think old Ken has a lot of more invincibility frames on his.
Yeah.
uppercut.
But
Yeah.
you have to use them.
And Ryu is just winning the Fireball War here. Don't see Zay throwing out too many Fireballs.
Oh no.
Yeah, super, yeah. He's just gonna chip him out probably.
You called that. All right.
Round 2, fight!
I mean, I don't know what you do. I mean, if it was me, I'd probably try to throw more Fireballs if I was playing Old Ken, just to like challenge him a bit.
Right.
I just feel like Sonny here is just, he's just doing whatever he wants.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. There's up close. Some footsies going on. Yeah, and also Sonny's winning the footsie war here. Again, super to end it.
Yeah, he's just blasting that super anytime. And it's a good one. It's a good super.
Yeah. I can see it being the second best super next to a Boxer super.
That one's my favorite in the game.
USA!
Going with T-Hawk here.
Okay. Oh, Hawk. Love it.
Cheat code Hawk. Definitely getting hits in.
Question is, can he 360?
Sonny having a hard time keeping them out.
I mean, you don't
Oh, nice.
pick Ohawk unless you're gonna 360 something. Like
He did
that.
not 360 at all.
That wasn't one in the round.
I think he's trying to Hawk dive. Condor dive, I think it's called.
That move.
Oh, it's not. This should be it, I think.
Uh-oh. You can't jump on a Ryu.
Round 3, fight!
Up close in the
Nice.
corner. Oh, wow. That Wako 360.
Petty's here.
Wow.
Dope.
Fireball War make it hard for T-Hawk to get in. Oh, misses the uppercut. Again, he's in the corner. You don't want to be in the corner against T-Hawk.
Zay
Yeah,
fighting
super
to
needs
stay
watch out for
alive.
this. Just chip him out, maybe?
Do that condor dive and you win.
I definitely would have dived. I
Nope.
would have dived there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, is that 3 already? Oh, I guess that was 3.
That was 3. I know, it happened so fast. It all happened so fast.
Round 1, fight!
Look at that. Look at that shirt Jason has. That's so
Oh,
good.
wow. Wow.
A That's MF Doom, and he's mixing, and he has a blunt in his mouth. That's so good.
Very interesting shirt.
That's so good. I love that.
Absolutely would love to help our sister third strike group out and bring their numbers up so they can have a maximum point level play Jazzy circuit.
Tiger Lily in the chat here. Hello, Tiger Lily.
November 20th.
Oh, here we go. We're already in the match. Okay. Chun-Li versus Zangief. I thought this would be pretty even. I feel like Zangief can deal with some of Chun-Li's shenanigans.
Ah, yes, we're playing.
Yeah, I definitely feel like Zangief can really deal with Chun-Li's stuff.
I can't hear anything but Chris's voice
Huh, yeah,
talking
yeah.
about Jazzy. So what were you saying about Chun and
Oh, I was
Keith?
saying that I think this matchup isn't too bad for Zangief.
I
Just
don't
has to
know.
execute right.
It's kind of weird. I mean, the game against Keith is keep away. And you got to think of those really long normals that keep him at bay from the command grabs. It's a dangerous game to jump in because
It's a stun. Can he do anything? Like it's one hit.
yeah, there's like a headbutt move.
Yeah. Has like a really high chance of.
I think it's automatic.
Oh, is it like 100%?
Yeah, there's a move that he has that's automatic headbutt or automatic stun.
Not looking good for Chun-Li. Okay, gets out. He's in a corner. Chun-Li just
But
pressing every normal.
Jason's played home equity loan enough that he has some familiarity with the match. He knows what to do and what not to do. Geeth is definitely a special skill. But Petty James is great with Geeth. He's one of the better ones in the Metroplex.
See if Chun-Li can pull this off again. Just keep him out. So you just have to spam fireballs.
I
Jumps
think
in.
Chris cut my name short on purpose.
Oh, did he?
It didn't sound like he said the full simple.
Maybe it's just the mic cutting out as usual.
Well, there's a consistent joke that my name's gonna get us Twitch banned because you can't say the first whatever. I don't want to say it
Yeah.
because then I want to get banned. Although I could curse, which is nonsense. The first,
Yeah, no, I can see. Yeah, I see.
yeah. But I'm like, why? That's not a curse word. Whatever. I'm simple.
Esther's doing a good job here playing at Zangief.
Yeah,
super.
he's doing a great job
Yeah.
keeping him out. And that's what I'd be doing, is that
Anti-airs in
that
the
low
super.
sweep,
Yeah, that little sweep, it's just such a good.
low sweep, jumping neutrals, fireballs. Yeah, there you go. Keep him back. And that's two. So what's Petty gonna do?
Will he switch? I feel like he might switch to Dictator. We'll see what he does.
I hope he switches.
Oh, Blanco. Yeah, he does play Blanca as well.
He plays a great Blanca. His Blanca is my favorite Blanca on the Metroplex. And his Dictator's great. Let's go. Let's see what happens.
I don't think Chun-Li has that great of reversal, so Dictator can get right on top of Chun-Li. Oh, nice stun. Nice combo. Nice.
Her up kicks are okay. But, yeah.
block. Yeah, takes it.
Bam! That's one for Petty. Petty on the comeback trail. Let's see how this goes.
Another stun. Oh, doesn't get the combo though. I think that would have ended the round. Chun-Li throws, yep. Might go for another throw. Oh, counter throws. He's gonna try to throw again. And again, another
Oh! I knew that was gonna
counter.
happen.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll just leave it on the floor.
just leave it there.
Oh. Gravity always wins.
Ooh, another stun. Can he do anything with it?
Oh, the
he
angel
covers
stun.
it, yeah.
That was a nice little combo there. Yeah.
It doesn't get the counter throw.
Best grappler in the game.
Yeah.
Round 3, fight.
The Golden Chun.
He might get another stun here. I think he's supposed to stun. Oh, surprise. Chun-Li didn't get stunned.
Uh-oh.
Doesn't
And now we're tied, 2-2.
Looks like Petty James was just trolling around with Zangief. Now he's playing.
I mean,
serious.
yeah.
I think the alcohol has kicked in. Now he's playing for real.
Are you talking about the screen or the chat?
1, fight.
Oh.
I feel like he should be getting these stuns. I'm surprised Chun-Li isn't getting stunned.
She's got a thick skull. She's very tough.
Round 2, fight.
Nothing surprises me with her. She's just a ridiculous player. That's who I should be testing with my no main.
What, Chun-Li?
Yeah.
Oh no, we have enough Chun-Li players.
I know.
Oh, dang. Last round.
Just saying,
here.
she's a charge character.
3, fight.
She wins a lot of matchups. There's a reason she's really good. I mean, she's great in all the games.
Throw after throw.
Oh, that good spacing.
Yikes.
Woo! There we go.
Good run. Good performance by both players.
There we go.
Troll James, as J Pong says.
All right, wish me luck.
All right, good luck. Yeah, I think if Petty James started with Dictator, probably could have. Possibly could have won that.
How's it going, Mr. Sean Brown?
Pretty good. How are you doing, Rick?
Doing good, man. Just here doing production. Watching the kill off right here. So how do you feel about tonight, man?
We'll see. I haven't been playing a lot.
Yeah,
I didn't play like the past month. Haven't really been practicing, but still trying my best.
Since the last STunday, right? I would assume.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Gotcha. That's cool. Are we see? Is this really?
All right, are they playing?
Is really happening? Okay.
Is it?
Or it's probably
I don't
kill
even
off.
know. Yeah, I think it's going.
Normally, I would see Tony P or Chris Delp, and honestly play Dowsing. So
Round 2, fight.
I guess they covered the dip switch.
Tiger Lily. Is that Rick Sanchez? I don't know. Is it Rick Sanchez?
Oh, I don't know. If you were here, you could check it out to see. Who
I guess that's Fibonacci numbers and lines or Sick Rick Viper. I guess that's who that is. There we go. We see Tony P or Chris Dell playing with the Dowsing. This should be a good match right here.
Let's see.
Interesting match here.
So, I feel
Tiger Lily to me, by the way. It's Rick Sanchez.
like Blanca will get destroyed here.
No, this is the first game right here, Jason. Yeah. That was Dickens' dad talking to me right now about his first game.
He already has super.
Yeah. So wicked to get super that quick, man. Dowson does that so quick, dude.
Yeah. Insane throw range as well.
Yes.
See, probably do the same thing. Oh, he's right on top of him.
Nice.
No reversal.
That's probably his best strategy with simple entries. He has to get close to him. That's, of course, if Chris doesn't actually get the throw first. But, yeah, wow. Oh, wow. Retreating back.
Needs one more hit. Oh, he's gonna.
Right there. Wow. That's a good one right there.
Round 3, fight.
Keep him out with normals. Oh. Oh, he almost got him there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, super. Gotta watch out for the super. Doesn't matter. He's right on top of him. Oh, another throw. No counter throw.
Supers has, like, what, like 4 hits?
Oh, doesn't get the punish.
Oh, noogies.
Yeah.
There you go.
What were you saying, Rick?
Like, that super that, the super that Dowson has, it gets 4 hits, right? Or is it 5?
I feel like it's 5.
5?
I want to say 5.
5, yeah. But it's so wicked, man. Once you get in there, it's like, yeah, it takes out so much life.
Fight.
It's just hard for Blanca to make his way in. Again, throw.
Got getting him on stun right there. with
That
headbutts.
headbutt does so much damage.
Dude, it does. Nice little dance right there by Dowson right there.
2, fight.
Boom. See? Yeah, Simple Ninja's trying to get that bite close
Yeah,
by.
simple. He's trying to go for a lot of tick throws, but Chris just counter throws him every time.
Yeah. There you go. That's a good little.
Yeah, super. Oh,
Oh, that's 2-0 for Chris Delp. You got this, Simple Ninja. You got this, buddy.
India. Round 1, fight.
electric.
Nice electricity. There you go. I say that's what the Blanca needs to do. Simple Ninja needs to do. Just get like every time that Chris always does that stretch, just like electricity.
Oh, it doesn't work.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might have a technical difficulty right here with the jumping. Yeah, because that cabinet earlier on was not working that well.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we're going to have a playoff again. I'm assuming they're switching seats? Okay.
Yeah, I guess they're switching seats.
I'll switch right there. There you go.
I guess Chris doesn't mind playing on them. That's
Yeah.
fine.
England. Round 1, fight.
Oh, wow.
Those drills, man, I'm telling
Yeah,
you.
super. Wow.
Already on super, yeah. Oh.
Walker already playing a lot better on the, I think that's 2-player side, yeah.
Yeah, second player side. Nice throw right there. Oh, electricity. I say the best strategy for Blanca right now is just kind of lay it low a little bit, and every time Dawson goes, for the like long stretches like that, just shoot electricity.
Uh-huh. Oh, that works?
I wouldn't say it does, yeah. As far as strategy is concerned, but
Jake Long saying England, yes, this is Cigar Bob's favorite stage.
yes.
He always has to play on it.
Cigar Bob, also known as the most infamous Zangief player.
Yep.
Did you ever get to see him play Cigar Bob against, who was it? Justin Wong?
No, I've actually never seen that.
Justin Wong gets so surprised when he does a super on him. Like, that was so funny. I had a laugh. 5K stage. There you go. So as we see here, ladies and gentlemen, we have Chris Delp winning 3 and Simple Interest in the nil. But either way, it's a pretty damn good match, I ain't gonna lie. Who are you playing next?
I think Chris Delp. I'm playing Chris Delp next.
Let's see here. Yeah, you are actually.
Wait, so who's the next match?
The next match, well, from what I can see here with you, it's going to be Chris Delp after that win. So I think, let's see, give me 1 second. Third Eye 11 and Sunny. This is going to be the battle of the Ryus right here. So on the verses right here.
All right, should be interesting.
Should be a very interesting match.
Hong Kong.
I say Third Eye 11's got the stronger edge on this one.
Hong Kong.
There we go.
Round 1, fight.
Plays very well in the Texas Showdown as he was a spectator, and then Johnny Matrix actually gave him the spot. Johnny Matrix gave Chad Third Eye 11 the spot to go to Texas Showdown. He did so well, top 8. I think he got 7th or 6th, probably 8th though. Between 6 to 8, I totally forgot, but trying to keep himself zoned right now. Sunny doing the super. Third Eye 11 still has activated super. There we go. Just like trade ups for fireballs at this match. 10 seconds on the clock. There we go.
Hey Rick,
Round 2, fight.
Another time. No, let's put another time.
all right.
Sorry guys for the.
So it looked like Sunny took the first round.
Yeah, he did.
Sunny has super. Wait.
Nice. Nice reach by Third Eye 11. Taking that comeback. Oh, one on the offensive. Sunny's a very well-known third strike player. Always hangs out in free play Arlington. Very strong player indeed.
I have them mixed up. They're on the right sides, right?
Yeah.
Forgive me. Okay. Because I thought I got them mixed up there first.
Yeah, this is Sunny right here.
Okay,
This is
okay.
Chad, of course. Third Eye 11. Sunny is playing the dark.
Yeah, I get confused the colors. Like who's
There you go. First match goes to Third Eye 11.
Yeah, I was confused because Chad always picks like the
The
black
dark blue,
So
right?
I was like, oh wait. Yeah.
Round 1, fight.
Fireball warrior.
They're jousting for fireballs. See who can reach the first one there. So far, I can tell Sunny's been getting the hits. Nice distance. Sweeps, yeah.
I feel like they both just want to build up super. That's why they're just spamming fireball.
Well, Chad's got the first one.
Surprised he hasn't tried to throw it out. Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Blast off, man. Woohoo!
Round 2, fight.
So, Sean, I've been asked this question before, really, by Hokage or Babyface Shane, and I kind of want to ask you this question, too. What do you actually prefer? Do you prefer to throw supers at the very end of the lifeline so you can see that background aura, or do you prefer during the match?
Oh, well, I mean, for Guile, I guess. Usually I only use it to chip out my opponent.
Uh-huh.
So I would have to say at the very end.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was asked that question by Shane, and I think I responded, if I'm mistaken, where I said it just really depends on the scenario. And I would agree with you as well. Oh, timeout, and we got Chad with the win. Third eye 11.
It's 2. One more game.
Third eye 11 with the eye of the tiger. He's so zoned and focused out. Focused, I should say, not focused out. Let's go, Chad. Tiger Lily. I'll tell you what, Sean, like that crouching forward, man, it's such a lethal, like especially with Ryu, such a vital, like, tool for, oh, chipping it out in the collarbone. Actually, I'll tell you what, you want to do some commentating, Nick, or Nate? Okay, cool. Nice dragon punches, short yukins.
Another Fireball War. They want Super. Sunny has Super. They both have Super.
Oh, buddy. That's 3-0 on Third Eye 11. Mr. Chad. Good games going for them. So, next game's going to be
Round 1.
D Owls versus Nick G.
So I'm going to prepare this.
Is that his actual name, Nick G?
Nick Germain.
Okay.
Oh, are they playing right now?
Nope.
Oh, they're not playing right now, correct? Okay.
I think they're killing off.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, we'll leave it at the screen right here just so y'all can just watch these two great killer playing gentlemen right here.
Okay, maybe now they're playing.
There you go.
I don't know if he plays Ryu. I'm not sure who he plays.
If I'm mistaken, Nick G plays,
Echo.
yeah, he plays DJ actually.
We need more of those DJ players.
I'll tell you what, you know what's funny? I was playing Jagger. This must have been, I would say, a month and a half ago, 2 months ago. I was playing Jagger. I think it was before into the summer. I was playing Jagger. I think he was playing, if I'm not mistaken, a Ken, or he was playing Guile. And I played DJ with him. And he gave me a nice compliment. He was just telling me, you know what, man, you play really good with DJ. And I said, you're the best DJ ever, man. How do I argue with that, dude?
I feel like Jagger, he's been trying to learn like every single character in this game.
Trying to pull what's his name, Nick from Houston.
Oh, yeah, because he plays every character.
Dude, he plays everybody, man. By the way, guys, let's go shot takers D-House. Jonathan. See, this is getting closer.
Officially started now. I don't know this matchup. I really don't know this matchup at all. I don't know who.
Let me see here. I'll pull it out. As we see D-Owls here getting that quick win.
I don't know if it's similar to Dawson versus Guile. Because DJ is kind of like the same character as well.
Roughly so, yeah.
Oh, wow, stun. Oh, it doesn't combo though.
Here, check this out. Actually,
Nice.
all right, 1-1. Let's see here.
Round 3. Fight.
DJ and Dalsum right here.
So what is it?
Actually, DJ has a disadvantage. It's a 7-3.
7-3, okay, so bad. It's not like super terrible, but it's
Right.
a bad matchup.
All right, we see D-Owls that first win. So yeah, it's a 7-3 on Dalsum's edge.
No main. I think it's next. No main December. It's no main December.
So I was gonna let me ask you, who's your no main?
I don't know if I should say it here. On
Okay,
stream.
fair enough. Fair enough not to.
I don't want people to start hating me here.
It's all good.
Yeah, Carlos, it's in December.
No main November cancel, or is that December? It's December. I'll tell you what, Jonathan. I'll make some time in my peak season to do some no main, and I'm still debating what mine's going to be really.
I know a lot of people like in the tournament for no main, they just lose on their no main, and they just switch to their main. Stay true to it.
That's sinister, man. Oh, nice teleport. Oh, that's super. Look how much life that got rid of from DJ. Nice teleports, man.
Yeah, I really don't know what you do here as DJ.
What was that? I'm sorry.
I have no idea what you do here as DJ.
Right.
Probably like just throw out those. What do they call it? His booms? His version of the Sonic boom? Thrash? Thrash?
Yeah.
It sounds like he says thrash.
That's right.
Round 1, fight.
Yes, sir. That was Anubis Machete with me.
And
Ray
then
up shot.
Yeah. And yeah, I think he needs to throw Sonic booms and just react to whatever he
Those
does.
boom. Yeah. Oh wow, chipping it out.
Those jump ins just aren't working out. You gotta throw booms, be patient, try to react to what he's doing.
Look at that super. Wow. Incredible.
Round 2, fight.
Very nice reaction by D Owls. You know, every time, like, look at that. Just
I get it
nice
perfect.
cancel. Oh,
Yep, wanted that perfect.
that was perfect.
Yep.
3-0, 3-0, skunked him. Wow. That's incredible. And then, all right, let's see.
I'm guessing all the losers bracket, it's on the far side cab, right?
I would say so, yeah.
Round 1, fight.
Shot takers.
Perfect. Round 2, fight.
So I'm going to prepare the versus screen right here until Jason gets a kill off right here. Lincoln's dad.
Anubis Machete.
There you go. Anubis
Cammy
Machete.
player. I think he's the only Cammy player we've had. Like,
In Merrill.
oh, Meryl plays Cammy?
Merrill plays Cammy.
Oh, really?
So I'm going to wait for...
I think he's playing Blanca.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lincoln's dad always switches between Blanca and Chung-Li. Very proficient in both of them. And mind you, the long name, guys, I'm going to shorten it out a little bit. I'm going to shorten that out a little bit. It's Texas Shot Takers and Anubis Machete, so...
Oh, that's what that means. I was
Yeah.
like, did they, like...
So there we go. Just to give you all the general idea, Texas Shot Takers and Anubis Machete. As you can tell by the shirt, there we go. By the shirt, Anubis Machete here is wearing right now.
Let's see. Can Hester just... I think he tried to go for tick throw, didn't work out.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Doesn't time the safe jump. Nice reversal.
Oh, wow. That was pretty tight. Nice little suplex right there. Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna
Put him
say,
on stun.
got stunned.
Oh, what is? That's nasty. Anubis Machete, man, with that first win and the T timing.
Alright, now
This
he's
isn't
switching.
this isn't England. There's no T for this.
Hong Kong. Round 1. Fight.
Going back to the main right now on Lincoln's dad on Chun-Li. Oh,
Nice
nice
reversal.
comeback with the diagonal spinning star kick, I should say. I don't know what the terminology is called, to be honest with you, John. I'm just trying to wing it a little bit. T-back shock takers. Oh, Jonathan, of course.
I know Hester's always trying to go for those tick throws.
Yeah.
Usually, I sometimes see just.
Oh. What was that again? Sorry, excuse me.
I just always see him throw out a normal, like instead of a tick, like he mistimes it and normal
Yes.
comes out.
Fight.
Yeah, he is jumping a lot too. Another throw. Yeah, it's just take throws for days from both sides.
Man, Jason teching that throw out. That's pretty awesome. Oh, wow. This game pretty tight. Oh.
It's just so funny seeing both sides like
Exactly.
kind of throw. Like you can tell.
Round 3. Fight.
I like Carlito's little commentation. Too much jumping, yeah. Hopping, skedaddling, man. Oh, that was pretty cool. What's that again? Oh,
I think just whoever won.
whoever won. Come on. Hester with a super. Lincoln's dad. Oh, a tight 2-0 so far. Anubis Machete.
I'm like a 3-0 unless Hester, Lincoln's dad. Can.
Lincoln's dad.
Lincoln's dad.
Hong Kong. Round 1. Fight.
See if Lincoln's dad can adjust here. Nice 2-hit. Gets
Nice
the
cannon
anti-air.
strike. There you go.
In the corner, nice. Probably gonna try to go for tick throws here. Yep,
Oh.
try to go there, but he answered.
Oh, nice comeback right there by Lincoln's dad right there. Oh, another
Nice,
one.
dude. Wow.
Redemption. Wow, nice
Yeah,
super.
I like that. I think he was like expecting a tick throw. But
Yes.
Hester just goes for a no.
Hester, really, to tell you the truth, he's just, I mean, he's very offensive, and that's giving him a strong advantage. I played plenty of time with Lincoln's dad, you know, in hyper fighting, and let me tell you, it was a very determined player. He actually ended up getting second, and there you go. That first win by Lincoln's dad. He's on the board.
J-Pong.
Yeah, well, I was
That
telling
good from
you.
Hester.
What's
Yep.
that again?
I was just reading what J-Pong was saying. He's saying that was good from Hester.
That was good.
Yeah, he's adjusting. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hong Kong. Round 1. Fight.
I'm not going to comment that. I'm not going to comment that, but yeah. As we see in the match right here, Cammy with the life lead and suplex.
Yeah, a lot of characters in this game have suplexes.
Yeah.
Guile has one, Cammy, Yangi.
Who's do you like better?
I like Giles. I have to say Giles.
Bones on that one, dude.
I like
Giles.
the noise he makes. Like he's like, whoop, every time he's like,
Oh, there you go.
oh, my God.
Oh, wow. Great comeback
Those
by Lincoln's
whiffs
dad.
whiffs into tick throw.
Carlitos, nah.
Fight.
Carlitos, just for you, man. Headbutts are better.
Dude, it's probably the most throws I've seen in a match.
Right?
We're seeing another one here, yeah.
Suplex right, and taking it out. Oh, great
Machete
match. 3-1. Anubis Machete. Great. That was good matches right there. Yeah, we just got word already that,
Oh, again, it's not working?
yeah, we have another technical difficulty with the joystick here on the first player side. I heard he said up back was not working. So
So depending on which side of the screen.
Right? Yeah.
Well, okay, he's playing on this side, one player's side, so probably
Yeah, it's this guy right here.
up left is
Die by trying to tick throw. Yeah. Good games indeed, yeah. Tick throw, yeah. So I'm going to change it right back here to the versus screen. I'm trying to see.
I guess we're gonna keep playing on the broken stick. I don't think anyone
I
is really doing anything about it.
I guess look at his dad did the right thing by actually putting going to the second player side.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say I'm gonna put it right back to the versus screen. I'm sorry guys once again. And gotcha. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we haven't been there in a month. LOL, no rush to go. Gotta handle business first. All right, awesome, Carlitos. Do your thing, brother. Ladies and gentlemen, we have confirmation right now that
Stream will be Mauricio and Zay will be on deck on stream.
oh, never mind, guys. Okay, so winners bracket is gonna be moved to the center screen and to the bar side screen, and we have Lincoln's dad. As we put it right back on the screen here,
Round 1, fight!
we have Reem featuring Ethar versus Lincoln's dad here, Jason Hester. And Lincoln's dad's taking care of business right now, doing spinning bird kick right here, vertical spinning bird kick, and easy win by Lincoln's dad. Carlitos, we miss you, man. Hope you can come back soon, brother. You too, J Pong. Hope y'all can come back, man. Oh, nice little juggle right there by Reem. Oh, okay. I'll come back when Carlitos does. There you go. You guys are awesome, man. You guys are... And Sean, yeah. And we see Chung Lee getting the first one right there. And Boat Guy. You know what, man? I've always wanted to... Jeremy Withers, right? Is that... And Boat Guy now and Jesus. Man, godly, man. You're calling in ballers, man. Yeah, you're really calling in ball. See? Wait a minute, guys. Okay, Lincoln's dad's helping out Reem featuring Ethar how to press the start button. There you go. Hokuto, Yuki and Hokuto. Hey, Tony P, how are you doing, man? And Yuki and Hokuto. J-Pong, shall we also bring the Japanese players while we're at it? Muteki. Let's not forget, okay. Muteki, we should bring Daigo, we should bring all those. I'm just kidding, guys. I owed Muteki online. Very well, hope y'all are doing well. We're doing fantastic, Tony. I owed Muteki online. Matson, we should bring him. Yeah, we should be bringing him as well. J-Pong. Yeah, we should bring all the ballers here, man. I would love Nick and Jumpsuit Jesse and C Vital. I don't mind bringing those guys in here too. We should. Anyways, as we see Lincoln's dad with the first win right there, and Tony P, man, we miss you, man. I miss playing against your Ryu every single time, dude. One of my favorite Ryus to watch and play, and just you, Chad, Charlie, all the guys. I miss y'all playing you. So coming back here to the game right here, we see Reem versus Ethar just doing sliding down forward roundhouse to do the slide, baseball slide I like to call it. Oh, nice throw. There you go with the super, and 2-0 so far on Lincoln's dad. Chat pause due to scroll. Okay. So, Reem actually selected the candy apple colored Ken. Nice vertical spinning bird kick right there. And I think Hester is just relaxing a little bit on and putting him on stun. Try and give Reem a chance, I would say. There you go. Yeah, Jason's just relaxing, basically giving Reem a fighting chance. Oh, with the super. Oh. And there we go, 3-0 Lincoln's dad. Those are some good matches indeed. Oh yeah. How's it going, Jason?
Round 1, fight.
Who you playing next? Let me see here. Oh, okay, we're going down here. Let me see. Give me a second here. There you go. There you go. Oh, Claire, that's right. Let me get that for you, man. There you go. They got you, man. Cool, cool. Sean Brown, number 1. Cigar Bob, J-Pong forever. Were you too scared of owls to go? Yeah. So I'm going to go back right to the versus screen, ladies and gentlemen, while I'm still producing.
I need Zane and Mauricio. Zane, are you still in the house?
I'm going to set up the names right now. Actually, Cigar Bob, it's true. It's true what J-Pong said. Let me see. Oh, yeah. Where's Isaiah? I mean, I got you on second player if you want to, or you can get first. Up to you now. Do you get it? Because the joystick's messed up on this one. Yes. I recommend it. Give me 1 second, guys. Stand by. you 1 second, one more time. All right, I'm back, ladies and gentlemen, and we have Zay versus Mauricio. All right, let's get the screen going, guys.
Round 1.
We got.
Fight.
Is it? I think 2 Oryus, if I'm mistaken. I could. Yeah, there you go. Oh, what? Nice, fierce Shoryuken. Nice dragon punch right there by Zay. Oh, nice. Nothing more in life that takes life away than using roundhouses or fierce. It's awesome, man. All right, Mauricio with the second win. The second match win.
Round 3. Fight.
For no main, what is it? No main December. I'm thinking about going for Ken or for Fei Long, but I've been having so much fun with a lot of players. But that's just me. Oh, Mauricio with win number 1 right here. Getting that first win. No, my no main is Mauricio. You got jokes, huh, J Pong? You got jokes, huh, man? I'm just kidding. That's awesome. One button with Oken. You see Zay changing over to Thunderhawk. Every time Ken just jumps towards a nice little spin condor dive right there. Man, Mauricio with just that one button, man. Fireballs away. And my apologies, guys, if you're seeing blurriness over in the screen. If the focus is just not there. Is that a double KO? What? Incredible, man. That's crazy. Condor dive right there by Zay. Zay's Thunderhawk. Oh, with a dizzy. What? Round 3, here we go. First round was a double KO. Second round gave it to T-Hawk. And we see Mauricio getting lucky with that roundhouse. Look at that. There you go. Oh, man. 1-1. Final round between Zay and Mauricio. Zay's Thunderhawk, Mauricio's Oken. Look at that. Oh, there you go. Dragon punch right there. That was before, and just keep. Oh, what the? No way! Nice cross up.
All right, hello, I have returned.
The Sean Brown returned. Sean, where'd you put my keys, Sean?
Where you put my keys?
Oh man, Mauricio with the second game. As I said it, boom, right there.
Oh, come on, Zay, you can't lose to Mauricio.
Come back, Zay, come back. You got this. I'm not rooting for Zay. I'm just like, I just want to see a good match come about, you know.
It's important as a commentator to stay neutral.
Of course. Not to be biased. Forgive me, guys. I love good matches, man.
Oh, nice
Oh,
360.
man. What do you call that move, by the way? The 360.
Oh, what's it called? Mexican Typhoon.
Mexican Typhoon. There you, dude, that's awesome.
Cigar Bob is in the chat.
Yeah. I also like to see a good match. Yep.
Round 2. Fight.
connected together. Fireballs.
Yeah, looks like Mauricio's gonna take this. Sweeps. Oh, no.
It's 3-0 Mauricio, man.
Oh,
3-0.
I think it's the farthest I've seen Mauricio make.
Man, that is so mean of you. It was probably true. Oh, man. Anyways. Congratulations to Mauricio. Congratulations, man. I'm Rick James. Rick James. Oh, okay, anyways, I'm going to change right here to Damien G.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I thought Chris knows like it's not working.
And this
stick,
would
but
be
I'm not
Zhang.
sure. It must be like really serious if they can't fix it.
All right, let's see. Rock and roll. Oh, wow. Nice connection on the Sonic Boom to Sobot kick right there. Zhang is really, really... Actually, that's someone we forgot. We forgot Zhang, actually, really good DJ player.
What was it?
Because remember when we were talking about we need DJ players more? Yeah, Zhang's really good.
Oh, yeah.
Totally forgot about Zhang.
Oh, yeah.
Really good player, yeah. Forgive us, Zhang.
Huh. Yeah, James.
Oh, not getting close. Oh, with the flash
Flash
kick.
kick.
Damien G.
Oh, wow.
Oh, nice Sobot kick right there. Oh,
Corner pressure. Nice.
getting him on the dizzy.
Oh, doesn't connect.
Oh, man, he does not connect. Ooh.
Damien could have comboed that.
Skipped, yeah, that super, and it would have been like, yeah, game over.
Would have loved to see a crouch fierce anti-air there. Definitely
Yeah.
I don't think he knows the timing though for it.
So,
Sobot to anti-air, nice.
oh. Oh! What a flash kick, man, towards ending that. And Zhang gets that first win right there. I was going to ask you, Sean, seeing that you're such a very proficient Guile player,
Check the
what has
lore,
been your most
right?
difficult part playing Guile? Like, what's the most, out of all the attributes in Guile, what's been the most, like, toughest or the easiest?
I think the hardest thing about Guile is just learning every single matchup. Like, you can't play every matchup the same way.
Right.
You gotta know which normals to use. Because Guile, he has really good normals. But you have to know which ones to use in which situations.
Gotcha.
Because if you're using the wrong normals, then they're just gonna get stuffed all the time.
Like, would you say, for example, like, when he plays, like, I would say, like, a matchup that he's not really accustomed to, like, for example, like, Dalsim, on Guile, on the strategy, would you suggest you go slower or you go, like, a bit more, even though he's more of a defensive player, like, would you suggest that?
Well, when I'm playing against, like, a Dalsim, for example, I tend to, like, stay back, play really patient.
Yes.
And you have to wait for them to make a mistake. You know, you throw a Sonic Boom, maybe they
Correct.
jump, they neutral jump, so you have to react to that and punish it.
That's very interesting, man, because, I mean, as you all know, I get very inspired by seeing your Guile, and that's how I end up playing Guile myself, you know. And every time I see you play, it's like you have such a, you take things so methodically every time you play Guile, and it's very inspiring, truly. So that's why it's just prudent that I ask you that question, because it's like, as we see Damien with the Guile win, with the match win. So yeah, coming back to that, really, it's like, yeah, it's, I mean, I'm not trying to just like fluff you up, so to speak. I mean, it's just like, it's just important that being that you're one of the best Guiles in DFW, I mean, it's just like, kind of like, it's kind of a need to actually ask that question, so to speak,
yeah.
so.
It's funny, like, I say that's how you should play against Dalsim, but I feel like with every other matchup too, like that's kind of like the general idea.
Sure.
Throw Sonic Booms and just react to what they do. and
Yeah.
punish it. That's pretty much
Oh.
Guile in a nutshell, I feel like.
Zhang won the second round right here. And as we see Damien G in
I don't know,
agony.
I'm gonna talk to Chris actually about the.
Cool.
Is it like, can they not fix the stick? Do you know, Chris?
You know what's funny? That's a good question. Who's our tech right now? I thought.
I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, give it a
I mean,
try.
I'll try to ask.
Yeah, go for it, Jonathan. Give it a try right now. I'll comment this match right now. Zhang is really good doing the crosses right now on the throws, confusing Guile, and then looks. Damien G is getting a little flustered right now with seeing Zhang's Wow, see? Oh, I can see. I know how you're feeling, Damien. And by the way, guys, just throwing a little plug in for Damien G. He's got an amazing, he has an amazing thing going on Twitch, which is he watches retro cartoons, and I've watched a couple of them, and it's very good. So I hope you guys go by Damien G's channel on Twitch. And it's all retro cartoons. The last one I actually saw was called Silverhawks, and it used to be a cartoon I used to watch back in the day in the late nights. Oh, with a super 3-0, and Jang won. You won, Chief. You won. Yep, that's 3. There you go. Damien, plug in your cartoons channel.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Round 1, fight!
Well, folks, since I lost, I decided to jump on commentary because why not? For those that don't know, my name is Damien G. I am a professional broadcaster, streamer, talk show host, and the like. I do Retro Cartoon Rewatch here on Twitch and on Facebook, where I take retro cartoons from the 70s to the 2000s, watch them back in real time, and let you know whether or not they suck. And more often
Well
than not,
said.
they do.
Even Silverhawks?
Well, that's okay.
I mean, yeah.
I've covered 2 episodes of Silverhawks. It's okay.
I actually like those shows. Actually, I actually stayed up the whole time. You know, when I was not busy. But yeah, and I think your last one was Street Fighter animated series. If I'm not mistaken.
I did the series and then I did the movie.
Yeah, go for it. Actually, we have on the mic right now our very own Texas Shot Takers Zone, Walter Sofchak, also known as D Owls. Jerry Holt in the house. Here you go, Jerry man. Woo! Party man.
Hello, sirs. How's it going? How's it going?
It's going well,
How's it going?
sir. Good to have you on the chat again. You know that.
How's my audio? Is my audio good? I have
Audio's
no
good,
idea.
brother.
Okay. Hey, it's me. Look, right there.
I know. I see you.
You can see me pointing to me, pointing to me.
Pointing to you,
Yeah.
pointing to you.
So who's up next? We got Sprite Mix
Mauricio and
Mud?
Yang, but apparently
Oh,
Mauricio
and
has
Yang. Okay.
disappeared.
Oh, wait, weird.
He was drinking his blue curacao earlier, but
The Star Wars milk? That's basically what it is.
yeah, he's like, whatever, I'll play anybody, I don't care.
Oh, yeah, I just lost to Chad offline.
Oh.
Yeah. It's how it goes. We always every other tournament we play in, the other one wins every time. Every time.
It is usually like a second round match, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we got it 3rd round this time.
Okay,
so,
this is not 3rd round.
yeah.
Round 1, fight!
I don't. What's going on?
All right, so we got Mauricio with his patented roundhouse.
Roundhouse, huh?
Yep.
How's that going to work for him today?
Not very well when it goes against Gang, but hey, you never know.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I was going to text people and let them know that we were playing this tonight. I forgot.
That's right. You did advertise that the Shot Takers are playing tonight.
Mentions.
Ooh, see, Yang is not playing around now. I feel like he might have held back playing me then if he's going to play like this.
All right. Sorry.
So,
Now
Diaz,
people
when you
know.
were in New York,
Yeah.
right,
Mhm.
where they do, when I was in New York
Yeah.
in ST, a walk-up throw to win a match was sacrilege. Was that something you experienced up there still, or has that changed?
No, not really. I didn't really see. There wasn't anything aside from this one guy that was very excited when MPG was catching back up to me in the grand finals.
Okay.
Like very excited, like screaming. I couldn't believe you couldn't hear him on the stream.
Okay.
Like
Like fanboying out?
he's just. I think he was MPG's friend.
Got it.
And
Moral support.
yeah. But I'm looking over. I'm like, holy crap, this guy's really getting into it. Like he's dropping like N-bombs and shit.
Oh, no. Well, yeah, in New York, it's a little bit more commonplace to hear that word thrown around. Oh, you're good.
Did we miss something?
Nope. fine. The stream is moving fine.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Did they have Alpha 2 where you were this weekend?
No. The only real retro game there was ST this weekend.
Okay.
But we had a giant projector, like a 15-foot screen. And I mean, that was just for the viewers. Like, there was like a second delay on it, so you couldn't play off of it at all.
Okay.
Looked cool though.
Still a visual spectacle.
And yet, Chuvy still ignored J-Pong's request to switch to Boxer, even though it was in full plain view every time he said it in chat. Yeah. And he won the second
And
one
he won
as
the
well.
second one too.
Yeah.
Nice too.
Yang's just ready to go home.
Yeah, he's like, damn, I thought I won.
when before the tournament even started, he's like, man,
Can I go home now?
I gotta hurry up and play this ST so I can go home.
I feel like that's a lot of us. Like, let's get our two games in and go home.
We'll see how I do the rest of the evening. I think I'm probably playing Hester next.
Okay.
Ooh, I mean, his chung's getting really tricky.
Yes, he is.
I do kind of wish me and Third Eye's match would have been on stream. But yeah, he went up 2-0 immediately, and then I caught back up, and I was having trouble with my spacing in the last one. Yang, however, having no trouble, just
None whatsoever.
murdering Mauricio. Right
I told
now.
you, it's the roundhouse. Oh, he threw a fireball.
Holy shit!
Wow, Maurice actually knows how to throw a fireball.
I mean, I've seen him play Marvel.
Yeah. So you would think he knows like mechanics.
He's trying to super jump every time.
Wrong game. This isn't a super jump. Yeah, Yang's just fucking with him now.
Man, for somebody that wants to go home, you're drawing this out. He heard me.
Yeah, that's why he's laughing.
Oh my god.
That was fun.
So yeah, yeah.
Oh
It's
no.
it's
The Yang Power Hour. I love this.
is Yang still in winners?
Yes.
Okay, wow.
Actually, no. He played me, so he's in losers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's just trying to get
Home.
Yeah.
He's just trying to get home. Chris Delp against Yang.
We played some Yito, I think, earlier today. Yeah.
Really?
Yito was all like, "Hey, I'm gonna challenge you to a first to 5 and murder your face off."
Like, okay. Thank you, I guess.
I learned some neat Dawson tricks.
Okay.
We're gonna see a few of those in this match, I'm sure. It's mostly an easy matchup for Sim.
Yeah.
The problem is that when DJ gets inside, he can do the jump in into his combo machine gun upper. And before you can really recover from
Yep.
it, he's jumping again to the other side to do it
The
again.
cross up to do again.
So you gotta have to. You have to pretty much hold straight down. If you do like a diagonal down either direction, you're almost always gonna get a command kick. You want to be able to slide away.
Okay.
I think usually medium slide's the best as well.
Medium. Okay.
Short doesn't get you far enough, so he'll just throw you. Roundhouse, too much delay on getting back up, so again, he'll just walk up, throw you.
Got you.
And medium's the sweet spot. Oh, baited out the up
bait
kicks.
out, yep.
Did it again. Actually, a really fun thing that I've learned in, so to bait out, when you get a DJ in the corner,
Yep.
bait out the up kicks by doing, by low profiling them.
What does that mean
Doing
for
like,
those that don't
so
know?
low profiling is when you make your character get shorter by doing an attack that lowers your height.
Center, okay.
So he'll up kick right over you, and then you recover before he does and get a free attack or throw or whatever.
What's the term again?
Low profiling.
Low profile.
That's kind of what Sim does versus the Sonic Booms and the whatever DJ's
Where he slides
fireball is
underneath.
called.
Yeah, the max out.
Sliding on, well, not really, not even sliding underneath, but like doing the crouch punch underneath.
Okay.
But yeah, anything where you go under something
Like
is
completely
just
under.
low profiling it.
I'm actually surprised Yank switched to Ken, but okay.
Easier matchup for Ken, if you know the matchup, is Ken.
You know
I think he's trying to get in and do knee
that?
bash loops. do the Jose special.
Yeah, the knee bash.
Yeah. That's tough because Sim doesn't have a lot of options with the knee
No.
bash. You can either take the hit and hope they're not going to like if you take the hit and they're definitely going for the knee bash,
Yep.
you'll win
Okay.
because you can throw before they can. You can block it. You can try and mash out a throw. You can sometimes do that, but in this game it's 50-50.
50-50.
If you're both throwing at the same time, it just awards one person or the other the win. Oh, he's playing Oken? I didn't even realize
Yeah, it
that.
was okay.
Yeah. I think Oken's got like the better uppercut.
Wow, a jump into the noogie.
Those are always fun.
That's frustrating.
I think that's the other thing is Sim can usually jump in throw too because he's got the fastest landing recovery. I think he's got like a 1 frame recovery when he lands
Oh,
before
wow,
he can
okay.
do something.
Damn.
But I mean, he's in the air so long it doesn't really matter.
But my man is literally yoga floating. Yes, J Pong, thank you for reminding us that there's no knee bash with Oken.
Yeah, that's what I saw that when I was like, oh, he was playing Oken. Oh, good anti-airs.
No, that's
He's
free.
free. He's free.
Yang's free.
Oh, and he
That-
can go home.
Free Yang. Again.
Yang Power Hour brought to you by Lone Star Beer.
Yep. Don't you buy Lone Star? Josh is here.
Do we have? Can you see the bracket? The bracket.
Physical.
Ooh, I play the winner of this.
Of this match right now?
Yeah. Yeah, Hester's chun is getting a little tricky. He's getting that's actually what inspired me to learn the teleport game a little bit better.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Because if he neutral jumps, if he neutral jumps with her high kick, or I'm not sure which button it is, and I block it, he can throw before I can recover.
Got it.
So I usually try and teleport out of it. And then I just started noticing, hey, that kind of works against other characters too.
Okay.
So
Things you pick up.
yeah. And that's why it's awesome to see everybody getting better, because when other people get better, you have to get
It
better.
makes you get better, yes.
Everybody gets better. And then we go to Japan and get our asses kicked.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to Evo Japan this year.
Okay.
That's going to be interesting. I'm gonna go to assuming GameSpot Versus is doing their East versus West. I'm gonna go to that. I'm gonna see if there's anything going on at Mikado, and then I'll be at Evo Japan. So that'd be freaking awesome.
So J Pong in the chat says, can we see Sean Brown versus Third Eye 11 on stream? We want winners bracket stuff on stream.
Well, there's an issue with the streaming machine right now.
Yeah, we know.
Some people are opting to play on the other machine.
Yes. Some people are choosing not to be on stream.
Up left, actually. sometimes if you're holding left and you go to up, you just can't.
Just can't.
Yeah. Down left, perfectly fine. That's
sure.
usually the one that has the issue.
Yeah.
I was playing against Mud earlier, and I'm like, all right, I'm trying to jump back against his butt slam so I can kick him when he's in the air. And I was like, well, not moving. What's
No.
happening here?
Hello, Tiger Lily.
Wow, Tiger Lily got auto-modded. I'm going to just let that sit in limbo. No, let it sit in limbo. Let it sit in limbo.
We'll let us in limbo. But finger on the button, though.
Sonny versus Nick G. I mean, admittedly, I haven't been out in like 2 months,
I know.
but it's been interesting to see Sonny playing this again. And as Ken, or as
That's
Ryu.
Ryu, yeah.
Yeah, usually he's Ken.
Yeah, he was here last night getting his work in.
Nice.
I thought he was going to play Third Strike, but no, he was playing a lot of ST.
Practicing for tonight, no doubt. It's working.
Yeah.
He wins the first one versus Nick.
Yeah.
Oh, that's new. Need
Oh,
for
Need for
Speed
Speed?
Underground over here, yeah.
Yeah.
Round one, fight.
Wow, that was like 5 frames a second.
It looks more like a Sunday stroll than Need for Speed. It's like, doo-doo-doo, I'm just going 65.
My favorite Need for Speed was Hot Pursuit.
Me too. That was 3, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I remember it when I was working at Funkoland. You know, kids, GameStop used to be Funkoland, just so y'all know.
I mean, GameStop also used to be Electronics Boutique and
Yes,
Babbage's
I
as
used,
well.
I used to work there as well. My first 3 jobs were in the video game realms.
My first job was McDonald's.
Oh,
I worked there for like 2.5 years. Too long.
too long.
Way too long.
Too long.
I was in the drive-thru for most of it, and I had a really cool manager that would like dare me to answer in like character voices. So there'd be like a lot of Cartman taking your order, or like Shaggy or Scooby-Doo, or just.
Re-raggy.
I had really fun managers while I worked there until they left, and then I was like, I don't want to work here anymore.
Yeah, I get that. When your favorite manager leaves or supervisor, it's like, oh, I don't want to be here now.
Yeah, when I first got my job at Electronics Boutique, it was right around the time that the Xbox Revenge of the Sith game came out, and we would do nothing but play the fighting game in that until he got transferred to another store, and the new manager was like a hard ass.
Okay.
Need for Speed Undergrounds.
I believe it is.
Yeah.
My family purchased a PS2 for Christmas the year it released as a present for me at an East Lansing, Michigan Funkoland. That or it might have been in EB Games. Same company.
I never saw Funko Land. They weren't.
Really?
They weren't in Louisiana.
Okay.
They weren't in Florida. And I think by then they were bought out by EB
Okay, yeah.
or by GameStop.
GameStop. No, I was working in Manhattan in the mall, 7th floor. One of my favorite jobs, even though it was my first job. 55, shout out to Nate. And then I went to go work for 2 other video game retailers. And then I came back to Funko Land when they gave me a management position.
I recently found a photo of when I worked at Celebration Station. I got that job. That was my second job that I ever had.
Okay.
So after I left McDonald's, I went and worked at Celebration Station as one of the arcade attendants. I got that job specifically to play DDR for free.
Very nice.
I found a photo of me playing it recently, too.
Anybody in the chat, if you want to let us know what your first jobs were, that would make an interesting discussion piece.
Also, Nick G taking a point here.
Yeah.
Kick some ass, man.
I've never seen him play before, so this is my first time watching him.
Nick's good. He used to whoop my ass all the time.
Well, mine
But I mean,
earlier.
everybody did.
Yeah.
Chad used to whoop my ass. Like, back when I first started playing, me and Beltran would go to Civil War, and we'd after they closed, we'd be there for like 3 hours playing on a super gun. I couldn't get a single game in, ever.
J Pong in the chat says, Light Walk in Plano was his first job, RIP. Light Walk.
I'm assuming that place, RIP, I'm assuming the place doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, but I got the Light Walk. Light work. Like in the gym.
All right, hang on, let me find it real quick. I was going to show you the photo. You are not going to recognize me. Oh, here it is. I'm probably either 18 or 19 at the time.
Okay, guys, I'm
Yeah.
not going to describe it. All I'm going to say is when I saw the photo, I almost cussed on stream. Because Diao saw my face, and I almost cussed on stream.
This was probably junior or senior year in high school. It was, yeah, that was I was in bands.
J Punk says it closed last year, was just a to-go Chinese spot next to Plano East Senior High.
There was a to-go Chinese spot we used to go to after high school all the time. Like on the way home, we'd stop. It was so good. I don't think it's there anymore, but it was back in Baton Rouge. Sonny takes it.
Sonny takes it 3-1.
3-1. We were
last week at
totally
work,
paying
I actually I actually got to-go Chinese at work last week,
Yeah.
and it was the first time in a long time I got to-go Chinese.
yeah.
It's not as MSG-like as I thought it would be. I'm missing my MSG like back in New York.
Man, MSG's not as bad as everybody
No,
makes
it's
it out to be.
not.
It just makes everything taste better.
Yes.
Fucking
Duh.
slather everything in MSG. I don't give a fuck.
Everything in moderation, kids. J-Punk said, yeah, those spots are classic.
They really are.
R.I.P. to them.
The old mom and pop Chinese shops, man.
Yeah.
I actually worked at one.
Did you?
Yeah, for about a month or so before when I first moved to Orlando. Before college had started up, I needed a job just to pay bills. Who's up? You're up? Who's up? Oh, the stream machine is casuals now.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, they taught me how to stir fry.
Nice.
Pretty awesome. Yeah. I don't know why they really liked me, and I'm like, I'm a terrible worker. I just want to go home all the time.
That's all of us.
I don't know why you like me so much.
That is most of us when we go to work. I just want to go home.
Like, there's nothing going on in here. Can I go home? And like, no, we'll teach you how to cook stuff. I'm like, okay.
I mean, it's a life skill.
Yeah, it's true.
Something useful.
I was 23 at the time. I didn't give a shit. I just want to go home.
Silly. 23 was a good year.
Shit, dude, I've had a lot of jobs. Before I went to college, I had a lot of jobs. McDonald's was probably the longest job I had until now, I think.
How long have you been with your company?
It'll be 2 years in April.
Nice.
So, yeah. It's just the nature of web work.
Yeah.
You're a contractor. You bounce from job to job
Bounce
all the
around,
time.
yeah.
My first job was McDonald's. The second job was Celebration Station. My third and fourth jobs were simultaneous. One was a Ritz camera shop in the mall. Mall jobs are fun.
Oh, hell yeah.
Mall jobs are so much fun. I pretty much played Game Boy Advance the entire time.
Yeah.
And the other job was Blockbuster Video.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah. There was one like right around the corner from my house.
Oh.
That Wake Up Super. Hester's getting some practice in.
These guys' timing's down. And it's not just up kicks.
Well, I mean, to be fair, Sims Super is really easy.
Yes, Hester, we see you. We see you taking a hit on your vape, sir. You're not sneaky.
Yeah.
Look at her.
Yeah. He's looking around like a camera's not pointed
Yeah,
at
like
his
we
face.
don't really see you, Hester.
Oh,
Now, for those of you still in the chat, these are just casuals right now. We're at Free Play Arcade here in Richardson, Texas for our monthly STunday tournament.
yeah. What does the bracket look like right now? We've got our winners top 8. Sean Brown, Third Eye,
Oh, you and Sprite Mix.
and Sprite Mix and the Jerry. Not me.
Oh, okay, sorry. I saw Jerry, I got blinded.
We're working on loser top 8 now. Off stream,
You
it
and
looks
Lucky
like
Dad.
Simple Interest. Oh, that's me.
You have been beckoned,
I
sir.
have been beckoned. All right, well,
Good luck.
have some fun. I'm gonna go beat up on Chun.
USA. Round 1, fight. Uppercut. Uppercut. Perfect. Round 2, fight.
Go ahead. I am going to be joined shortly by the Texas Shot Taker's own Ray Upshaw.
What's up?
Hello, sir. Good to have you on.
Thank you, thank you. Dealing with some shenanigans.
How so?
I was playing this underground game. You see what that knob's doing?
Spinning on its own? It
It's
has a
that-
mind of its own.
It's got that force feedback, but it's okay. We got some casuals going on.
Yep, we're just waiting for everything to start up again for whatever reason.
Oh, I think the stream cap's having some issues, so I think they're trying to put the real matches on the non-stream cap, and they're letting everybody,
Just
have
get their
about it.
casuals in.
Yeah.
Yeah. The chat has asked to see the winners bracket on stream, but technical difficulties.
Look, you can't say that the chat asked for that when it looks like it's just nothing but J-Pong.
Okay, well, J-Pong is in the chat.
Well, J-Pong's in the chat, but his lazy ass isn't fucking here. Is this where you're going to be when Baby Jesus comes back? Fucking talking all that shit? Can't
Baby
be up here
Jesus.
fucking winning that shit bag?
Baby Jesus.
We
sir.
up here watching the fucking Chiefs in Tennessee, and he can't come up here and grace us with his presence? Like, I see you, chat. I hear you. I should be, like, feeling you fucking coming up here whooping that dick out, but, you know.
Whoa, whoa. No one's whipping dicks out.
He's got a dictator. It's a dicky dick world.
I hate you.
Like, he's got a pocket dick. It's like that Natasha Bedingford song. It's like I got a pocket full of sunshine, but
Pocket full of dicks.
I got a pocket full of dicks.
Tater.
It's a dicky dick world.
What's up, Wax? Wax wants to see top 8. Yeah, well, we trying, Wax. We're trying.
We got to get to top 8 before we can show off top 8. Right now, we're watching this old guy just molest this fucking Ryu. Slinging it around, throwing tigers. If it's just casuals, I may get on there and just...
Yeah, you should.
I'm about to raw dog this dude. I'm about to raw dog this old guy.
It's going. Apparently, we're going to get no lube raw dogging. You know what, folks? I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be right back. Going to get some liquid refreshment and some water. BRB.
Round 1, fight. Uppercut. Round 2, fight.
Hey guys, this is Rick here. Sorry, came back. Hey, so I'm gonna respond to some of these comments here. Wax, I want to see top 8. Well, here's the thing. I was playing over in this tab right here on the first player, and pressing up right, really? Was it upright? Yeah, up left, I'm sorry. Pressing that, it has some certain hesitations. Like, I can't be able to actually, like, jump backwards, you know, when I'm on first player side. So I do have to say there is some problems with the joystick that I felt. So that's why they're going to move the top 8 really in any winning games over to the bar side cabinet. So I do apologize for that case. So that's, I just want to answer that. Yeah, big set. I'm sorry, dude. I don't know if you ever read numerics or whatever, like the actual controller numerics, but on number 7, like up left really, I did feel like there was like kind of like hesitation. I can't be able to actually like feel that up left like stick. Like, I don't know if you could tell, even Ray Upshaw is actually feeling that a little bit, I assume, but. So yeah, let me talk to Chris about that. So I'll tell you what, chat, how's it going, guys? How y'all doing? Whoever's available. How's everybody doing? Other than sad, sorry, Wax. Sorry, Ray. Ray Stevens, ladies and gentlemen. Really good. Yoon, I think. Really good player playing Yoon. I remember actually playing you over in Denison for the first time, and I just got slaughtered with your Yoon. Oh, sorry. Cool. All right. As you can see right here, ladies and gentlemen, that's the bracket so far. It'll be safe if I just put it just like this, guys. We'll just put it back here. Why not? So I'm going to go through the brackets right now, ladies and gentlemen. We have Sean Brown against Third Eye 11 on the round 4 side, including winner's bracket, which including Sprite Mix and the Jerry. Still winner so far, still undefeated. One of those guys has to go down to the loser's bracket. So on the loser side, we're going to see right here, we still have playing Texas Shot Takers, it's D Owls versus Lincoln's Dad. That's on progress. I think somebody won, I'm not too sure. So correct me if I'm wrong there. We still have Texas Shot Takers as the Anubis Machete and playing against Sunny on the loser's bracket, as well as Paul with Mud 6655321 against Petty James. And that should be an interesting match for sure, considering that Mud's going to be pretty much Honda and Petty James either going to be debatable whether it's going to be, I mean, he's great with Blanca, he's great with Zangief, he's great with Dictator. And let me tell you guys, I would say if he takes a dictator, he's going to own it. My honest opinion, my observation. So we see right here Chris Dub versus Yang. Yang in his Yang hour. Yang variety time hour. I'm sorry, guys. Guys, I've been up since 2:30 in the morning, so getting ready for peak season for myself. So, yeah, kind of been on the woozy side a little bit. So, but I'll be okay. I'm here commentating for you all. So,
7, 6, 5.
so I was gonna save this for Thanksgiving, but I guess I'll make the announcement here. What I did actually since August. Since this past August. All right. Yeah. So sorry, Lincoln's dad.
Score report on Lincoln's dad and D Owls.
Got it. He won. Yeah. So, anyways, guys.
Let's get Anubis Machete versus Sunny on the bar side cab.
So, this match right here, ladies and gentlemen, is going to happen. So, anyways, guys, continuing on. What I did actually during August was I did a little challenge for myself, and I went through every single YouTube clip from the unofficial Free Play Arcade channel that they have there, and went through Dennison, and I actually time-stamped every single match of those players, and yeah, that's, sorry, I got interrupted again. J-Pong, yes, Dial's got Dig eliminated by Lincoln's dad, yeah, that is official. There you go, that's the win right here. So yeah, what I did was I actually time-stepped every single match of every one of those players, and it's going to be, I hope it becomes beneficial for them just so that they can be able to, you know, look back through those matches and kind of see what their mistakes are, their wins. Kind of like basically a chess scorecard, you know, where they can look back through all their matches and then just try to see what they did wrong, what they could do better, things like that, you know. So that's why I did that. It was worth it, you know. It took me easily. Every day would last me almost 12 hours to, maybe not 12 hours. Yeah, I would say 12 hours. Just like for every one match that they had time stamping, it took me maybe around 4 hours. So yeah, roughly around 12-hour days sometimes, to a point where my eyes were like so dry, and yeah, it was I had to end up going to the eye doctor and asking him if everything was all right, get a checkup, what have you, and they told me everything's all right, and basically I ended up buying these glasses, you know, the blue tints. Sorry, Joey. Yeah, ended up buying these blue tint glasses, and then also reading glasses as well, because I'm going to be doing a heck of a lot of reading in the future, so that's what I'm doing this for. But other than that, let's see here. So, so I still have 3 more clips to go, and they're going to be very easy ones. So by tomorrow, I'll probably finish all of them that are available. Jason says holler, by the way. Holler. There you go. Props to Diaz. There you go. I was like, I thought she had a mole right. I was like, what? I was just saying. I know. Sorry, guys. I saw Joey actually have a little heart on their cheek, and I was like, is that a mole, actually? No. But no. Oh, guys. This will be my last production of the year. So I'm going to be doing a lot of work in my job, so that's why I'm pretty much privileged to be doing this at the moment and commentating the way that I did. And let me tell you all, ever since my first time doing commentary for Dennison, I've come a long way from actually having such confidence, and it just feels good, let me tell you. So, stand by, guys. Hey, Jason, do you want to check something? Or? There you go. Just showing Jason here, Lincoln's dad, the whole bracket here. And I'll go slowly for you all. Just to check the whole bracket here. Hey, what happened to Sammy, dude? Yeah, I haven't seen him in a while. Did you really? Oh, wow. Yeah, I haven't seen Sammy in a while, man. Oh, man. Actually, looking at the chat right now, it's actually a good question. Hey, Cigar Bob, are you still there, man? I hope you're still there, Cigar Bob. I was actually talking to Jay Taxi here, or Sean Brown, about that little match you had with Justin Wong and how you actually got him with the super spinning power driver. That was such a fun match. You did a good job, man. And once I get Fightcade, I want to play you, actually. So I just want to give a shout out to Cigar Bob, man. I'll tell you what, I'm also going to give a shout out to J Pong. You're awesome, brother. You're one of the fine players in DFW. You're a kick-ass person, and you're cool as heck, man. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, and Chuvy says yours, baby girl. I'm just kidding, bro. Don't kill me. I kid. I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be right back. I'm going to go get some water because my throat is hella dry. Stay tuned.
Mexico. Round one, fight. Mexico. Round 1, fight. Round 2, fight. Mexico. Round 1, fight. Round 2, fight. Mexico. Round 1, fight. Round 2, fight. Fight! Hold on, Ray. Hold on, fire! Hold on, Ray. Hold on. Hold on, Ray. Hold on, Ray. Hold on, Ray. Hold on. Now team win! Round 3, fight! Hold on, fire! Hold on, Ray. Now team win! Mexico! Round 1, fight! Hold on, Ray. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on, Ray. Hold on. Hold on, Ray. Hold on, Ray. Hold on, Ray. Hold on, fire. Hold on, Ray. Now we win. Round 2, fight. Hold on. Hold on, Ray. Hold on. Hold on, Ray. Now team win. Mexico. Round 1, fight. Hold on, Ray. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, Ray. Hold on, Ray. Now we win. Round 2, fight. Hold on, Ray. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. We win. Round 3, fight. Hold on, Ray. Hold on, fire. Hold on, fire. Hold on, fire. Hold on, Ray. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, Ray. We win. Mexico. Round 1, fight. Hold on, Ray. Hold on. Hold on, Ray. Hold on, Ray. Hold on, Ray. Hold on, Ray. Now we win. Round 2, fight. Hold on, Ray. Hold on, fire. Hold on, fire. Fire! Yoga fire! Yoga pain! Yoga pain! Yoga fire! Now begin! Round 2, fight! Mexico. Round 1, fight. Now the end. Mexico. Round one, fight. Yoga fire. Yoga fire. Yoga fire. Mexico. Round one, fight. Fire. Round two, fight. Round three, fight. Mexico. Round one, fight. Round two, fight. Mexico. Round 1, fight. Round 2, fight. Mexico. Round 1, fight. Round 2, fight. Mexico. Round 1, fight. Round 2, fight. Mexico.
you hear me? Can you hear me? All right. Anyways, guys, I want to thank y'all for watching our STunday. This will be my last time as producer of this year. We'll probably come back next year. And I want to thank everybody. I know Thanksgiving is maybe 3 weeks away, but I just want to say thank you all for having to listen to me and having to endure in Denison my nervous jitters. And I hope you guys can actually go by Free Play Unofficial to watch the timestamps of all the good players that were there from the very beginning all the way to the very end, which was in, I would say, August. And for what it's worth, Denison was awesome, and it was a privilege to actually be producing. So with that being said, this is Rick Sanchez, Wubba Lubba Dub Dub, also known as Fibonacci Numbers and Lines over in Denton, and Slick Rick Viper in Texas Showdown and things like that. So also one important thing before I go is I want to give a big thank you. And without this dude, he would not made any of these events at all whatsoever. Nick, thanks for showing up. That's Nick Germain, by the way. You probably didn't see him off the screen, but Nick Germain was there. Met him for the first time. It's pretty cool. So I just want to say, without this person, none of this would have happened, really. And it can't go without giving thanks to Chris Delp, Chris Delp is the man. He's awesome sauce. He is ruler over everything. And bye, everybody. Take it easy, guys.